Hello everybody, welcome back to the HOFL. Yet another game here live at the Adelaide Oval. Tonight it's Central District taking on Sandringham here. And what a beautiful venue it is. Full house here for this old classic rivalry. They've played in a couple of finals games together. They've played in 2 preliminary finals together. Central District winning both of those games. Now, this should be an exciting contest. Central District are undefeated. Sandringham have only lost 1 game. It was to Southport by 4 points. Glenelg, they lost Sandringham last week, so Sandringham could put up a good fight against Central District, but Central District are a good side. But Sandringham have definitely improved this season and they're looking to take out the Champions Trophy. They're in a pretty good spot at the moment. If they can beat Central District, they will go. It depends how much they win by. If they win, they'll go second. But if they win by 16 points, they'll go top of the ladder. Out comes Central District now. Should be an exciting contest. A lot of new talent for Sandringham, a lot of good talent as well. Sandringham win the toss. Sandringham win by 16, they go top of the table. If Central District win, they'll make it 11 straight wins on the trot. Here we go. Only teams that haven't played Port Adelaide and Fitzroy. They've beaten everyone. And see if they can beat Sandringham, or will Sandringham be too strong? Rioli at the middle of the ground. Fast start Centrals, they get the first. Bang, what a start. Wonderful tackle, allowed Rioli to goal, and that's the first, and it's come really quick for the Dogs. Exactly what they would have wanted, a fast start. Sandlands in the ruck, hits the opposition, but then tackles the person he hit it to. Rioli's playing well to start the game. A great tackle there. Bolton got the tackle in the middle of the ground. Here they come though, Sandringham. Should be a goal. It is. Great kick, McKernan, and that levels the game. Good fight back from the Zebras from the midfield. Just didn't stop giving up and kicked the goal easily. To work for it though, Butler, good hand pass. Or Higgins, I should say. Sandlands taps it to Oliver Dads, who got a clear and kick away. Rioli missed the smother. Back inside 50 for the Zebras. Alango, good body work, and takes the mark on his own. Plays on, has a bounce, runs around his opponent, kicks it towards the wing. Rioli with a good spoil out of bounds. And it's right next to the interchange bench. And they'll use it here, Sandringham. Sandlands hit it to Caulfield, and then his teammate tackled. Sandlands wins the tap again. You have a feeling he's going to win a lot of the ball in the ruck tonight. Sandlands. Haynes now misses on that opportunity against Marshall. Marshall is a good player. Haynes has been added into the side because of Harley Lovell's departure. He went to Bendigo. Here's Damien Bolton running through. He doesn't want to pass it off, and this is why he can go like that. Wonderful effort from Damien Bolton, and he puts his team back in front by 6 points. Wonderful goal. Just in the midfield, running through everyone, doesn't need a pass. You see, he's got people calling for it. He says, no, I want this goal, and he gets it, and he deserves it too. We've had a lot of close games. They played in the qualifying final, and Sandringham won it by 6 points. Here comes Mummery. He marks. He plays on to Tony Lockett, but Walter the youngster who is destroying everyone. That's not a good kick out. That's not a good kick out. Never mind. Oh, can Bolton do something? He's just bursting his way through. Oh, could have been on the ball. He got the handball away. Panic, and they cleared luckily. Sandringham. I was going to say Waltz is the one who's been destroying all the big guys. That's a good mark by King on his own. Whoever shot and could score here. He's destroyed. That's a goal. And Walters destroyed Wayne Carey, Mark Wallace, and he's beat Tony Lockett on one occasion here, but there's still a lot of the game to go. And as Max King levels the scores now, 2 straight 12 each. And the last time we had a game at the Adelaide was Port Adelaide versus West Adelaide the other night, and Port Adelaide in an upset absolutely obliterated the Bloods, the reigning premiers. Not sure how that happened, but they did a great job spanking them on the scoreboard. And here comes another goal from Sandringham. Marshall the ruckman kicks their third, and they're in front by 6. Good accuracy so far. 5 goals straight between the two sides at the moment. Sandlands, he barges through and wins the ball forward. Can Walter stop Lockett? Great spoil. Lockett's still in the vicinity, and they clear. Well done, Billy Walter. Marked by Connolly. Bose just went off him for a sec to try and spoil, but he missed. Almost a mark on the run by McMasters. Westhoff, great pick up. It kicks it inside the forward 50. Weird bouncing out of bounds and out of Lockett's reach. Throw in. Good effort by Westhoff. He could just get it a bit more central to Lockett. Lockett could have scored there. Wonderful work by O'Leary. Picks it up. Got the hands to Scruffy. That was quick. That was fast. That was good. That's a goal. Scruffy levels the scores. And this game is twisting and turning. What an entertaining match. As Scruffy, the shortest man in the league, scores the goal. Wonderful handball work from Lick Alia. Sandlands loses to Alabakis on this occasion. It was a big hip and shoulder before. Sandlands collects the hand pass, hits it in the Lockett direction. If it bounces for him, it bounced for him neatly, and he kicks a goal, and that's another one for the Dogs, and they're back in front by 6. Wonderful kick from Sandlands. The bounce was a bit lucky, but it worked out in the end. Wonderful job. Oh, bounced right into his hands. Easy goal. And they lead by 6 again. 4 straight 24 to 3 straight 18. Central District leading Sandringham at the Adelaide Oval. Good tackle from Rioli. Had to stop him there. He's a dangerous player. Mummery now playing right for the Dogs. Wins that tap. Has a knock on Alabakis, but doesn't bowl him over. He's too strong, Sam. Here comes Marsden, and he wins this tap, and he hits it straight to the Sandringham player, which was tight for Buck, and Buck levels the score again. What about this game? 8 goals between the sides, 4 straight each, and they can't miss, and it's just back and forth. What an exciting contest in this first quarter. Hopefully we can see more throughout the game. Back in the middle, Mummery loses that tap, and Sandringham midfield pressured. Good pick up by Haynes. He's got 2 men chasing him. They got him, but they got the kick away in time. Not very far though. Marsden has a job to do. Loses to Butler. Just lost his feet there, Eric. Butler snaps it in the middle of it to Higgins. Higgins. He wants to pass it off to McKernan. Plays on. Snaps the high ball in the area. Westhoff's in there. Gets the tap. Beautiful tap by Westhoff. And they clear. And Briggs doesn't mark it. But he's got the ball and he's been tackled. Picked up by Sandringham. Throws on the boot. Wonderful body. And Leicester marks. Leicester clears the ball down the line. Briggs got in there, but it was too short. Massive mid shoulder. Centrals have got the numbers out the back. Can they go forward and score a goal? Maybe into space. Good spoil. Lockett with a tackle. Logue picks it up. Got tackled straight away, and now he's on the burst. Kicks it. It's a bouncing ball. He doesn't bounce inside the 50. Jeffrey and Westhoff. Jeffrey got the tackle. And King. Ball up. Mummery just has to slap this away, and he does. And he tried to go for Alabakis. Alabakis gave it to him, picked up the ball, kicked it. Marsden's got a job to do, and he does it well. And he takes the mark. Gets to move it quickly to the middle of the ground. Can they score big? And handball inside 50. Smacks it out of there. Gotta go, and there's a siren. What an entertaining quarter of football. 4 goals straight, 24-24. It's all tied up at quarter time at the Adelaide Oval. Central District versus Sandringham. We'll see you shortly for the stats and the second quarter. Good time at the Adelaide level and scores the level with Central District and Sandringham 4 straight 24 apiece, and it's an entertaining game of football so far. Very even, very close between the two sides, and they cannot be separated at the break. Look at some of the match stats, and you see it's a 50s even. Disposals more to Sandringham, uncontested possessions more to Sandringham, as well as contested possessions, kicks, handballs. Playing as an even, marks more to Sandringham, tackles more to Central District. Free kicks are even, 0-0. 14% possession to Sandringham and 11 hit-outs to 4 in favour of Central District. In the second quarter, I reckon it's going to be a bit of the same. It's just going to be back and forth, and we've had 4 separate goal kickers for each side, so 8 separate goal kickers in the game. The major ball winning moments here: 3 for Sandlands, 2 for Alango, and 2 for Shears, 4 for Bartel, 3 for Marshall, and 3 for Leo Connolly. Look at the goal kickers here: 1 for Damien Bott, 1 for Rioli, 1 for Scruffy, and 1 for Tony Lockett for Central District. And for Sandringham, it's 1 for 2 for Buck, Marshall, McKernan, and Max King also has 1. Let's see what we have. See what we have to come in the second quarter. Even game at the moment. Here we go. Bolton took one hard in the middle, and they're after that man. As Sandringham with a massive clearance. Marsden's outbodied by Butler, and if Butler tried to play on, Marsden said, "I've got you." Butler surely is too far out to score. They're getting back on the line for this. He goes for it, it falls short. Jeffrey just shoves him out of the way, says it's my footy, and he bombs it out of there. Wonderful grab by Tony Lockett, playing deep up the field, and he kicks it down the line to Mummery. He's called for a block, and he's not happy about the decision either. He says that's a fair hit. I think it was. Umpire didn't think so. It's given a block. Jeffrey now hits it away. Haynes couldn't get the tackle, but it didn't matter as Marshall hits it out the full. Looking to go backwards, and he will to Alango. Got to get it moving forward though, the Dogs, but they can come for a bit. And he was waiting out of bounds for him there. but didn't work because he kicked it straight away. It's a good kick in the area, good spoil, and Central's good ball movement, and Haynes boots it out of there. Rioli, good body, and he's fast, alright. He can pick this one up and go. They're at the back, the Dogs. Rioli's bursting inside 50, hits it for Tony Lockett, and this time he wins over Billy Walter. And he'll go for the set shot. He's gone for the snap, and he'll do no wrong as they put a fifth on the board. Back in front, the Dogs. Sandlands whacks it forward. Great tackle on Sinclair. Sandlands dominating in the ruck at the moment. Daz just does a 360 around his opponent and kicks it inside 50 for Jeremy Lester. Wonderful job. And Leicester will go and have a chance to put this through for their 6th goal. Jeremy Lester. Oh, he shaked that one out on the full. Terrible kick. I guess it doesn't mess up the accuracy, but wow. Lockett's coming off for a rest now. That's a horrible kick there. McKenzie and Kemp didn't mean to tackle him, and it's a free kick to Sandringham. Delmar. Oh, wonderful tap around the corner now. Kemp marks. They'll claim advantage. He dribbles it home, and they're in front by 12. Biggest lead of the day. That rule is the come from behind rule. So if you come from behind, then automatically you have to kick the ball out of bounds. If you come from behind and not ready for the tackle, they just take one step instantly and they're gone. And then the rule is you have to kick it out for them to get a free kick, and that's what he did. And Kemp's apologising to him now, saying sorry mate, didn't mean to grab you there. He's probably saying all good because he gave it back to him. If he doesn't, I think they get fined or whatever. I'm not too sure about what the actual rule is, but it's a part of the fair play initiative. And Sandlands whacks it, and Briggs can't beat Walter. Too big, too strong, too talented. And Walter, the lanky ball back, goes to Goddard. Goddard got to keep it going, and kicks to Bytel. Bytel wants to kick backwards to Claverino. Scruffy's running in there. Claverino, terrible kick, straight to Shears. Shears is gonna send it in, and Briggs is gonna make an effort. He spoiled it. He got the ball back to Bolton. Bolton got whacked. They're trying to find their way at the back. Sandringham too clever and get it out of there. Good Mark Lurk on Lee. He can start something for the Zebras. They haven't kicked a goal yet in this quarter. Battle plays on very dangerously. Got the 1-2 and shoots from long. Oh, hits the post. And you hear the crowd go, oh, as he misses that. First miss of the afternoon there for Sandringham and for the game as they clear out of there after a dangerous error. Bolton got cleaned up in the tackle but got the kick away just in time. High handball in the air, worked out eventually. Sandlands, wonderful footy from the Dogs. It was Scruffy to Bolton. Bolton's doing it, he's gone! Paddy Bolton couldn't do it all. He should have kicked it earlier. He was tackled, he was caught on the ball. Alabacus now back on the ground. Can that boost Sandringham? Max King, the other tall boy, takes the mark, kicks it. Westhoff with a spoil. Wonderful tap to Haynes, and Haynes keeps going. Has a bounce on the handballs to Kemp. Got tackled. Haynes is still running. Picked the ball up, but got it inside 50. Almost took a mark there. And Lockett is reported for a sling tackle. Ooh, hopefully that might get him a couple of weeks. Tony Lockett is in the book for a sling tackle. Here comes Mummery and Lockett. To kick their 7th straight and to give him a handy lead. of 17. He's got it. Extends the lead, and this is looking like Central's quarter. And they haven't stopped. They've kicked the first 3 goals this quarter, and they've kept their momentum from the first quarter. Sorry, first 3 goals in the second quarter. They kept their momentum for the first quarter. Wonderful handball. I betcha they'll be proud of that. The Central's coaches. Mummery is just running through. Gets past Walter. Oh, Briggsy. Handballs it through for a point accidentally. Rioli says it's okay, mate. Did a good effort. Should have gone for goals, and he just handballed it through, and that's a point. Wasn't deliberate. It's just an accident. The umpires acknowledge that. Leo Connolly now, first behind of the day. They ruined the perfect kick in there. Dads marks, kicks it into Puck, and Walter. He just anticipated the ball, he waited for it to come onto his chest, and he marked it well. I tell you what, Centrals are like magic with their ball movement at the moment. Handballs coming out of absolutely nowhere. Clearing ball now. Hayes kicks it to King. Westhoff couldn't get on him, but he gets on the next man, and he gets the spoil, but it's hit right in front of the Sandringham players. That could get a goal. So it goes as Buck hurts his arm, and wow, it just stops Sandringham. Bad quarter from them, great quarter from the Dogs. They kicked 3 goals, 1. Sandringham, they kicked 1 point in that quarter. Sandringham lost the quarter by 18 points, and the Dogs are well on top at the moment, and we'll see you shortly for the stats in the second half. Well, half time here at the Adelaide Oval, Central District 7-1-43 to Sandringham 4-1-25 Central District by 18 points, and they'll be happy with how that quarter went, and they'll be happy at the moment in the rooms as their coach addresses what needs to be done in the second half to win this match. And Sandringham coach will be addressing what they need to do to fight back and probably get a lead and turn this game around, get a lead like Centrals have now. But I reckon if Sandringham are going to come back, they're going to make it even, and I'm not sure what will happen in this third term, but it should be an interesting one. It's either Centrals are going to blow the game out, it's going to stay how it is, or Sandringham are going to fight back and potentially hit the lead or extend the lead by a lot. Yeah, I'm not sure what to say. I think Central are going to get a couple goals on the board and crash the game, but you never know what can happen. Football is a strange game. Look at the half-time match, that seems like 53 more to Central District, disposed more to Sandringham, uncontested possessions are even, contested possessions more to Sandringham, kicks more to Sandringham, as well as handballs, clangers more to Central District, marks more to Sandringham, tackles 5 more to Central District, 2 free kicks to 1 in favour of Sandringham, 5% possession to Sandringham, and 17 outs to 5, domination in the ruck by Sunderlands. And Central District win that stat also, and Sandringham win a lot of the stats there. Major ball winners here, 5 for Haynes, 5 for Lockett, 5 for Sunderlands, 4 for Lockett, 5 for Walter, 5 for Bartel, 5 for Conley. Goal kickers here for the Dogs, 3 for Lockett, one for Bolton, one for Rioli, and a couple others. And for Sandringham, it's Buck, Marshall, McKernan, and King. Same as the first quarter. 3 goals won in that quarter of the Dogs, so 1 point for Sandringham. Let's see how this quarter goes. It's going to be an interesting one. This is where the game could be won. It's called the Premiership Quarter. Here we go. Wonderful start from the Dogs as they bash their way forward, but Sandringham returned instantly, and Jeffrey, he got a spoil, or did King? Doesn't matter. Mark in the square. Was it 15 metres? Such officials are complaining about it. Umpire says, I don't want to hear it, as King goals. What a fast start from the Zebras. Good response. They've got 1 back and they need another 2. Still game on very much at the Adelaide Oval. The quarter's just started and Sandringham off to a flying start. He could have let it go through. Oh, it might have been touched, but good mark from the tall fella. Now Sand lands in the ruck, sockers it forward after he wins it to himself, and then Essen, lucky not to get called and pushing it back. Sand lands, beats Taylor Bacchus and lets him know, hits it to the floor, and then Bolton is giving away a free kick for rough contact. Just drove him into the floor there. Terrible kick, and now they can make it pay on all the occasions possible. But they clear, and they've done well here, Sandringham. But Damien Bolton, how did he get there that quick? He was just, wow, fast boy, isn't he? Hits it, and Delmar with a great mark. They need to go now, and you don't want to kick it to Damien Bolton. It's not the best of options. And Bolton, see what he can do. He's looking for the options. He's just going to play on round 2. Oh, he's a master at this, isn't he? Has to kick. Did it perfectly to Rioli. It was intended for Scuffy, but Rioli got up anyway. Handballs to Bolton. Has a bounce. Oh, wonderful smother. And they clear. Bolton's not happy. Wow. Unbelievable smother. It might result in the goal for him. Marsden's on the chase. Couldn't get him. Snap to the goal square. Good spoil. Jeffrey picks it up. He's been tackled. Westhoff. They clear the danger. Wow. How about that smother though? Briggs picks it up. Snaps it around the body. Mummery's going to link onto it. He picks it up with one hand. Has a bounce. Goes over the top to Lee Collier. He's not a goal kicker. He's a centre half back. But he goes for goal. And he nails it. Get around him. What a goal from Lee Collier. I don't think centre half backs are supposed to do that. He was robbed of the goal by the siren last week. Last game, I should say. But this time he gets an even better one. As Hayes is belted into by Sandlands, and he's playing a great game, isn't he, Aaron? And Central District get it back to 18. Wonderful fend off there by Goddard. High loopy handball. Oh, yeah, came crashing into his opponent, and now picked up and slammed into the floor. Westhoff. It's an aggressive game out there, isn't it, between these two? As Battle gets whacked into the floor. One dead and pick up casual by Westhoff. Kemp with a beautiful mark. Spots up inside 50. Sandland's going to pick it up, get tackled straight away. Scuffy's fast. He tackles and they're away now. Leak Alia with a spoil. Kick sockers it backwards. That's not ideal. But I guess it works. He's got a ball up. That's what he wanted, I guess. Now, so much potential for this play. Bolton almost got the tackle, missed it, not like him. High footy now. Leicester with a spoil, but it's near the goal square. Dangerous footy. Ruck tap on the edge of the goal square. Sandlands has to thump it clear. He has, and then he hits Battle again. He's not happy. Rioli out of nowhere. Massive torpedo bomb. Lockett's got the speed, I guess. I'm not sure how, but he's beaten Walter, and he'll waltz into the open goal and smash it home to the Zebra supporters on the hill. And that is an unbelievable play, and he gives it to his opponent. And oh boy, they are sending a message saying, you want the heat? Bring it. And that was all from Rioli's magnificent bomb from the back line. He's picked it up on the run and went bang! And it was bouncing into Lockett's favour. And you weren't going to beat him on that occasion. Wonderful goal. Shears just ran himself into danger. Then they got Butler. Bolton with a bump. It's all happening. The Dogs are all over the Zebras at the moment. But the Zebras, like, can they find a way out? Oh, massive tackle on Hayes. And he's shoved up his arm. Mummery hits his opponent and the ball at the same time. I should have said that first. And here comes Bolton, got the kick away in time, but Caulfield on the chest, and Bolton still down. He gets up now, he runs. Look how fast he is. He's gone to the next play, and he kicks it across to Delmar. They've got to get it moving forward though, Sandringham. Logue misses the opportunity to spoil over Sinclair. Sinclair kicks it straight to SM. Not what you want to do. SM goes quick. Damien Bolton's there. He's strong. He marks. Bolton plays on. Slouch launches a goal. What about that from Damien Bolton? He claps and celebrates. He's playing a great game today, as he usually does. But I reckon this is the best one he's had all season. Wonderful goal. He's just got that kicking power, doesn't he? And that's why he's a superstar. And they lead by 30 points. Massive 5-goal lead. It's the biggest of the night, and they might just break away from Sandringham here. Rioli couldn't get the kick away. They must go now. Why did he handball in the air? I don't know. It causes drama, confusion, panic. Here they go though. Sandringham got to get a mark and goal. Lecalier stops anything that's going to happen to Sandringham. Boots it out of there. Centrals might get a goal out of this. Briggs kicks it in the odd spot. Should have tapped it over the top. You know what? It doesn't matter. They're gonna get the goal anyway. SM makes it a 6-goal lead, and Centrals are almost finished with Sandringham. If they win this, they'll stay undefeated with 2 teams left to play. They are a champion team, aren't they? And no team in the top division has ever gone undefeated. We've seen it in the lower divisions, but not the top. And here's Scuffy's turn to add to the damage. Shortest man in the game, one of the fastest. Gets around his opponent, gets around another. Zigzag, zigzag, goal! Wonderful! 7-goal lead. It's over, I reckon. It's all over. The Dogs have done it. And they've still got a 4th quarter to play. They are blitzing him at the moment. And I told you what happened. I predicted it to come out of nowhere. 5 goals in a row for the Dogs, and here they want to go again. They want to go again, but the siren stops them. A lot of feeling in that corner. There's a lot of pushing and shoving and slam tackles. Lockett's been reported. Bolton almost got reported. Gave away a free for rough conduct. A lot of slam tackles. Westhoff got involved. Caulfield got involved, Sinclair got involved, Goddard got involved, everyone's getting involved, and the Dogs, everyone's kicking goals from Scruffy to Bolton to Alear, Rioli, everyone, and they're just playing as a team, and they are absolutely destroying Sandringham in that quarter. They are crushed, and I don't think they can come back. They need 8 goals at the front or 7 goals and a point. Wow, unbelievable quarter from the Dogs. Great job. Third quarter timer at the Adelaide Oval, it's Central District 12-173 to Sandringham 5-131. A dominant performance in that quarter by the Dogs. They lead now by 7 goals and they have destroyed them in every aspect of the game. Sandringham, it was such an even contest up to about half time. It was still even as 18 points, but they just killed them in that quarter. Well, we'll look at the third quarter time match. That's it. Inside 50s won by Central District. Disposals more to Sandringham. Uncontested possessions are even. Contested possessions more to Sandringham. Kicks are even. Handballs more to Sandringham. Players are even. Marks more to Sandringham. Tackles more to Central District. 3 free kicks and 1 in favour of Sandringham. 4 possession to Sandringham and 29 hit-outs to 7 in favour of Central District. They are dominant. And if they kick, how many do they need? If they kick about 10 goals, they can win by 100 points if Sandringham don't kick any. They need a 10 goal quarter, the Dogs, and that'd really top it off. The last time these two will play each other, and it's not ended well for the Zebras and great for the Dogs. Look at the major ball winners here. Bolton was 6, Sanders with 6, Hayes with 5. For Sandringham, Connolly with 8, Delmar with 6, and Walter with 5. Look at the goal kickers here: 4 for Lockett, 2 for Bolton, 2 for Scofield, and a couple others for the Dogs, including Leek Aliyah. I can't believe how he got that goal. Goal kickers here for Sandringham: 2 for King, 1 for Buck, 1 for Marshall, and 1 other. Now, I don't know what's wrong with Sandringham at the moment. They are getting hammered by 42 points, and they let Leek Aliyah get a goal. The centre half back, that's not normal. I'm not sure how they've done that. 5 goals straight in the quarter to 1 goal straight. They won the quarter by 4 goals, and they're looking to win this quarter by a lot, I reckon, Central District. I reckon what the Central's coach will be saying is either one or two things: take it easy, save your energy for the next game, or just completely thrash him. And Sandringham will say, try and fight back. You know, it's been done before. 8 goals in the last quarter, very hard to do, but just try your best and try and get some goals on the board. Let's see what happens though in the final quarter. Who's got the skills to kick the goals and in time? First clearance goes to the Dogs inside 50, and Mummery marks, and if he goes, it might be the start of something massive in the quarter. He's a bit far out for his liking, I think. He's going to go for the shot anyway, and that's fading. Good effort, got the distance. And second behind the match, first actual kicked behind. Yeah, we're going pretty accurate. Delmar plays on, has a bounce, kicks it, and lucky for Hayes to get that. The Bolton brothers were lurking, and Eston with a great intercept mark. He's kicked it for Rioli. Rioli's not gonna give up an opportunity like that to mark and potentially goal, which I think he will. Then here comes Cyril, and just hits it through the post. And it's a goal of the Dogs, and they are starting strong. I think they might blitz him. 49-point lead. I've got plenty of time to just go bang the Dogs. Sandlands to Hayes, and Bolton gets him straight away, and that's what he's there for. Sandlands just going to keep clearing the ball. Sandringham need to get it out of there. Wonderful tackle by Rioli. Hayes. Sorry, Rioli. Bolton and Sandlands. Dad's has got trouble. Okay. Oh, what's he doing? He's put his hand up and said, wait. I don't know what happened there. The Dogs come crashing into everyone, and Westhoff clears. Bose couldn't get it on Delmar, and Delmar's just going to send it to a teammate on his own. It's Nick Rewalt. He hasn't had a good day. I reckon this is his first disposal. Could kick the goal from here. He's a great kick of the footy, Nick Rewalt, and he's given him a bit of a mouthful. Goal, I suppose, and Rewalt goals. Look at Carlos Bose, he is behind him. He's saying something to him. Umpire Razore let it go though. I should think it was just saying miss it or something, probably. McMasters gets the clear to Bolton, who somehow marked. He's a bit of a short man, and he wants to reward McMasters for the effort with a goal at the field, but he goes to Leicester. And Jeremy Lester, he's not usually a goal kicker, but he can kick a goal every once in a while. Just like that! And they're just extending it. It's a matter of how many for the Dogs. They've kicked 14 goals too. It's not as bad as Port Adelaide, West Adelaide last night. Although it might be. If the Dogs keep this up, they won't have enough time, I don't think. But bolted through the middle. Oh, I don't know who kicked that, but it's gone straight to Tony Lockett on the chest. This is crazy stuff. For back-to-back goals inside a minute, he's got it! Oh boy! It's gotta start raining goals! At the Adelaide Oval for the Dogs, you feel. He's got 5 and gives a high five. Without him, you'd say that this game wouldn't be as big as it is, and it was a great pickup a couple of years ago. Too long. Oh, what a tap! And Bolton's gonna get a throw in, I think. No, Goddard gets it. Luckily for the Sandringham Zebras, and he kicks it away to Caulfield. There's a great pickup, Tony Lockett. That's a terrible kick. Lucky Scruffy's tiny, because Mackenzie would have had a lot of issues. Scruffy can kick a goal. They're not playing well defensively. They keep kicking around the back, and Central's just going to pounce on them any moment. Goddard snaps it finally out of there. Westhoff's in there. He's spoiled a lot tonight. Does it again to a teammate. This time gets tackled. And I think they'll hit triple digits easily here, the Dogs. I'm not sure if they win by 100. It's too much time gone, I reckon. Never know. There's a couple of balls up now, just wasting the clock. Here's an opportunity. Finds Damien Bolton, who has a bounce and goes bang! Lester's on his own. I'm not sure why. And Jeremy Lester says, I'm going the shot. Not sure about this from him. Jeremy Lester outside the 50. It's bending, it's bending, it's bending. It's hit the post. Wonderful effort from him. Puts the head down, but he shouldn't. That was a great effort from a person who doesn't kick a lot of goals from long range. Doesn't kick a lot of goals in general, but still, when he gets one, the boys get around him. 3 players tried to tackle there. They got it clear. Westhoff is just a bulldozer at the moment. They can't stop him. He's too strong. Wonderful pickup as well for the Dogs. Former Port Adelaide player. Handball over the top, and here come the Zebras. Inside 50 to absolutely no one. This might be called deliberate. I don't think it can be because it's inside 50. What will the umpire do? Oh, he's rushed it over very well. The Dogs, it's a masterclass today. They've just, on every aspect, belted Sandringham. It was pretty easy in that second half for them. Still going. Oh, Sadlands didn't even need a jump. He's that tall, and he marks it. And here it goes at the back. You reckon the Dogs, if they can get one more tackle? Bolton got it, but Connolly held on to it. Here comes McMaster's. Lockett now pushes and marks. And he can get a 6th goal here, Tony Lockett, and I'd back him. That is why! 6 goals for Tony Lockett, and he's destroyed Sandringham, and he can add it to his list. The highest he's ever kicked in the game is 9. I don't think he'd beat that. There's not enough time, but the Dogs have just destroyed the Zebras here. They lead by 10 goals now, 62 points. Higgins. And the Dogs will win the final game. And it's not pretty for Sandringham. That's going down the full. Riolo makes sure. Marsden plays on. Oh, good tackle there. And Sandringham get one final goal. It's a bouncing footy. And the bouncing footy says yes. One purely a consolation. And I'm not sure why they're fighting. Connolly's played a great game. 10 disposals. And that's a great goal there. Can they get triple digits? They've got an opportunity here. Massive hip and shoulder. Riola's has been crushed into all night. He's got a lot of the ball tonight. Sandland's backed away from it. Whacked inside 50 for one final opportunity. Good mark, Goddard. Good body work. Lockett's just roaming around. Almost got that. Favorino marks. But it doesn't matter. Central District have dismantled him. And they've won! What a game! What a win! Wonderful win for the Dogs, and they've almost secured the minor premiership here. They can equal the minor premiership, but not on, obviously not on goal difference, but they're 36 plus up in Central District. They're officially, not officially yet, but they're just about there, minor premiers. Wonderful job on Sandringham today. Wonderful job in the season. 11 straight wins. They've got Port Adelaide and Fitzroy to go, and Port Adelaide might cause a bit of panic towards Central District, but the way they're going about it, they are destroying everyone they see. They were destroying West Adelaide, but they came back and got to 2 points, but Central District really should have done better there, and if they had kept that lead, they would have won the minor premierships. Well, Fitzroy played the least amount of games in the competition. Port Adelaide in second, Melbourne third, and the rest all played 11. Not a lot of games left. Games we have left to play, ladies and gentlemen, no particular order, are Central District, Fitzroy, West Adelaide, Sandringham, Fitzroy, West Adelaide, Glenelg, Central District, Port Adelaide, Glenelg, Fitzroy, Port Adelaide, Glenelg, Southport, Calvary, Sandringham, Port Adelaide. And that will be it. We've got 10 more games left and then finals, and we'll see how it goes. So we'll get into the final results here. Central District 16 goals, 399. Sandringham 7 goals, 143. We look at the final match stats here. Inside 50s more to Central District. Disposals more to Sandringham. Uncontested positions 5 more to Sandringham. Contested positions more to Sandringham. Kicks are pretty even, but a little more to Sandringham. Handballs more to Sandringham. Playing us more to Central District. Marks more to Sandringham. Tackles way more to Central District. Free kicks 3-1 to Sandringham. 4% possession more to Sandringham. 44 headouts to 8. A dominance in the ruck by Sandlands in Central District. Major ball winners here: 8 for Bolton, 7 for Sandlands, 7 for Lockett, and 10 for Conley. Delmar with 9, and Goddard with 9. And I tell you what, Sandlands, he stayed on for a long time because he did really well, and he just played in the ruck for a while. There's only a couple opportunities he didn't. He got to have a rest. He's played ruck all day, and that was a brilliant performance from him. Goal kickers here: 6 for Tony Lockett, 2 for Bolton, 2 for Riolo. Lockett just destroyed him today. Would have been a lot closer if Lockett could have kicked 6 goals, but oh well, he's just too good. And unfortunately, Walter couldn't stop him. He wasn't on him all the time, but he's Lockett is probably too good. Probably he's gonna win the most goals kicked now. Major ball winners here for goal kickers here for Sandringham, 2 for 1 for Marshall, 1 for Buck, and a couple others. I want to see all the goals kicked by Central District. We'll check that out now. Lockett with 6, Bolton with 2, Riolo with 2, Scuffy with 2, Lee with 1, and Essen with 1, Kemp with 1, and Leicester with 1. And we look at the goals to Sandringham: 2 for King, 1 for Buck, 1 for Conley, 1 for Marshall, 1 for McKenna, and 1 for Rewalt. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my player of the match prediction is gotta be Tony Lockett. At second place, I'd say Sandland. Third place, tough, but I'd say third place Sandland, second place Conley, first place Tony Lockett. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, your player of the match. In third place, between Central District, Damien Bolton. Wonderful game today. It just played superbly, and he picks up the first vote. Sandland 2 votes. Wonderful performance in the ruck all day, and he's got his team over the line. He's the reason why they won this match, one of the reasons, but the main reason is big boy Tony Lockett, best on ground today, and he got 6 goals to his name, destroyed in every aspect, and he is a well-deserved winner. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have time for this evening. Thank you for watching this game between Central District and Sandringham. Your winners by 56 points. Central District, just a dominant display all over the ground, and there was no stopping them today. 4 goals, 2 in the last quarter to 2 goals straight. The Dogs win, the Dogs destroy the Zebras, and the final time these two played, it's Central District with the win. Well, that's all from me, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of your day. Tomorrow we might be back with a stream tomorrow. It all depends. We'll be back another time. It's all from me. Have a good night and goodbye.